Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I groom my eyebrows at home and a little bit of how I fill them in. I do them at home because I'm afraid of somebody messing mine up if I go somewhere. So let's get started. These are the 4 tools you are going to need. The very first one are these little scissors, and you can just get these in the kit for like your nails. And then I'm going to use a spoolie, this razor that you can get at any drugstore, super inexpensive, and some tweezers. And these are actually from e.l.f. and they work perfectly. Now I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to begin by brushing my brow hairs up and away from my eyelid, and then I'm going to start plucking. I start plucking my eyebrows very low on my eyelid because if I start plucking them very close to my eyebrow, then I might mess up my shape or something like that. So I don't want to do that. So I start very, very low, and just close your eye and look at the brow hairs that are growing very, very low on your eyelid, because sometimes we don't see those and they're very like thin. So just make sure you get those, and then I'm going to brush them up and start getting closer to my actual brow. So as you can see, I want to make sure that I am plucking at the arch of my brow, which is right there. So I know that's my arch, so I'm going to pluck a little bit deeper into that part. And there are some little hairs that are a little bit harder to groom, but just make sure you grab all of that. Now I'm going to take the little razor thing that I showed, and I'm going to start getting all that extra hair that I couldn't get with my tweezers that are maybe too thin, or they're just too like short and I couldn't grab them. And this is also a really great tool to use if you're just in a hurry and you don't have time to pluck your eyebrows at all. Just grab that and start shaving away. It is so simple. It is a lifesaver. I love it. Now I'm going to lift my eyebrow and start plucking even closer to like the arch of my brow, and then again, like I said, use that to go and grab like all the little hairs. As you can see right there, there's that little hair that doesn't really go there, so make sure you lift your eyebrows just to make sure you get everything and none of the hairs are going to mess up your shape. Now I'm going to comb all those down and start the same process but on top of my eyebrow, and I just go like a little crazy on there. I'm not really watching what I'm doing, just grabbing whatever's there, and then I also make sure that I am measuring where my eyebrow should start, and I'm just going to start plucking just all around there but not too close. And now with whatever is left over, I'm going to take that little razor and start shaving that down. And I like to go like the way that you see, like not towards the way the hair is going, but away from the hair. Now I'm going to brush all my brow hairs up, and I'm going to start cutting because like I said, my brow hairs are a little bit long, so these little scissors are perfect for that. So I just brush them up and start cutting. Just be very careful though, because if you like brush them up like the way I'm doing right now and you cut them like when they're super lifted, then you're totally gonna mess up your shape and you're gonna have some bald spots. So just kind of let it fall, and then if there are some hairs that are sticking out, go ahead and do that. Same with the tail of the eyebrow. Just comb them away or towards that part and then start cutting, but just don't cut anything too crazy because you do not want to mess it up. I also brush them down and I kind of turn the scissors. As you can see, it also has an arch, so I start cutting that way as well. Once I'm brushing them out and I can start seeing the shape a little bit more and my eyebrows are shorter, I take my Anastasia brow pomade and I just start making a line at the very bottom of my eyebrow and just the arch. I'm not filling it in yet. I'm just doing this as a guideline to see my shape, how I want my shape, and if there are any hairs like this little one right here that are not supposed to be there. So I always like to do that because it gives me a better idea of what my eyebrows are going to look like when they're filled in. So I just go ahead and start plucking all those little hairs that aren't supposed to be there. As you can see, the line is just a guide for me. So I start plucking around that. Then I just went ahead and filled them in, and as you can see, they look pretty good, and you can have that nice shape that you want. You just go ahead and do it at home instead of having to pay for someone to do it and then they mess it up. It's pretty simple. I really like how they always turn out, very natural, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, leave some comments down below, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye!